it's Demo Donna here with Sparkle and Sprinkle. And for this technique of the week, I've got something pretty special here for you. Not everyone knows about it. It's kind of one of those secret crafter tricks of the trade. Like, you gotta be up here in the ranks to know about this stuff. We're talking glow-in-the-dark embossing powder. Glow-in-the-dark. You're in the club now. Now you're in the club. You're in the know. You know about it. Enjoy, you guys. Enjoy. Enjoy. All right, this first technique I'm going to show you, stick my little static free bag on before I heat emboss, is a really cool technique, and you can do it with glow-in-the-dark embossing powder, white embossing powder, or clear embossing powder. So I'm going to take my Cool Witch stamp from our Witching Hour stamp set that was just released this month, and I'm going to take my glow-in-the-dark embossing powder. And by the way, this is really fun to do on non-Halloween stuff as well. It just doesn't have to be for Halloween. Really fun for kids' birthday parties. Who doesn't love a glow-in-the-dark birthday card? What is not to love about that? So add your glow-in-the-dark embossing powder, and then alright, so now obviously it's not overly visible. You can kind of see my glow in the dark, but not very easily. So what I'm going to do next is I'm simply going to take my Memento ink, and this is a really fun bright orange. You can also use dye ink for this, and I'm just going to start, I'm going to add a little bit of dark color first to everything, and then I am just going to blend it out. So I'm doing a fun little rolling motion, circular motion, and just kind of spreading around the color. And it gives it a really cool shadow while making your design pop. So obviously you can get really creative with the color combinations. You can do like a whole background scene. But that is just to give you a really great idea on what you can do with glow-in-the-dark, clear, or white embossing powder on white paper with your dye inks. And at the end of this, I'm going to show you what everything looks like in the daytime and in the dark. So stay tuned for that. Next, another thing you can do with your glow-in-the-dark embossing powder is you could watch the Dimensional Glue video and see how I create fun words. This is by putting your Dimensional Glue onto your acetate or any kind of plastic, and then sprinkling your glow-in-the-dark embossing powder and let it dry. You don't even have to heat set that. And finally, I'm going to show you guys how to make a moon, which is really fun. So you can do a full moon or obviously a crescent moon, and all you have to do is take your Tear-ific tape, so this is my 2-inch Tear-ific tape, and a circle punch. And then what I do is I go and I put my circle punch right back in, and I'm just going to pull it over, and you start to see what kind of stamp out you're going to get. So it shows you the negative, that's what's left on this other side here. So this piece in the center is not what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using what is left hanging out. So that is a pretty good size moon. So this you can discard, and then the moon guy is left here, so you get a really awesome moon. And I'm just going to peel off the backing, and now you can add glow-in-the-dark embossing powder to that, and our tape is heat resistant, so you can heat that or you can just leave it grainy like this. So you can add that to all of your tapes for borders, and here's what this looks like in the daytime, and here's what it looks like at night.